Hello and welcome in, my friends. It's Dion at the Blushing Mint. Thank you for dropping by today. I hope you guys are having an absolutely fantastic day. It is Monday for me, Monday the 4th of August for me. Excuse me. You guys will probably see this on Wednesday-ish maybe. Anywho, I am back, my friends, to work on this beautiful No-Sew journal for my design team project for Marissa at Sweet Pea Curiosities, and I am using the Fabulous Moments Pressed in Time Junk Journal Kit. And oh, she's just stunning. She's just stunning. I mean, there's just not anything that I do not love about this kit. But we are going to continue working through the creation of this journal. I don't know what I have going on here, friends. I got something. Is this the beginning? This is the beginning. This is that cover. Actually, this is that cover. This is the back so far. Let's see where we're at, friends. Let's just regroup, friends, and see where we are so far. So this is going to be the cover, and I'm setting those aside because I don't really know where I'm going with this yet. So page 1, now of course we've got lots of embellishments to do. Just remember, this is just the bases. These are the bases of this, and we're using the collage pages, and I've inked and aged around them. The base of this journal is manila, coffee dyed manila file folders and green hanging file folders that I've just cut the tops off of, cut it to 5.5 wide by 8.5 tall. So if you're new here, welcome in. This is where we're sitting so far. I love this. This blue, the blue colors of this, I don't know that it picks up on camera. I truly don't. And I never go back and watch my videos. I do not edit, so everything you see is live and in person. But the colors of this is just stunning. Like, I literally cannot explain to you how stunning the colors of this kit are. They're just gorgeous. So this is where we are currently, friends. We're going to set this aside, and we're going to keep working through the base pages here. So let us do that, my friends. Let us do this. Those get set aside like this. This is our first base page. I've got a piece of freezer paper that is my glue page, because primarily I am using Yoo-Hoo glue stick. Ooh-hoo, yoo-hoo, I don't know. Hoo-hoo! That's what it is. Glue stick. That's what it is. All right, so let's find a page here that we just love. I like this one. Oh, yes. Yes, friends. Lovely. And I am just kind of doing a little scrunch. I don't want to scrunch in the pictures, but I'm just giving this just a little wrinkle in time here. And I don't want to major distress this, but I still want to give it some age because, as the kit says, these are pressed in time images. So that is what we're doing. We're just making sure that they look like they were pressed in time, even more so than they already do. So how are y'all doing? How's everybody? What's going on in your worlds? It may get loud here because it's raining, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna thunder and lightning. Pray that I'm safe here in my shed, surrounded by a metal table, a metal desk, sitting on a metal chair. You know, it's all good. It don't matter. It don't matter. Let lightning strike me. Can't kill me. Ain't nothing kill me. Can't keep this girl down. Not gonna happen, but nice try. Anywho, yeah, that's confident and cocky, isn't it? That's all right. That's just me, friends. That's just me. So yeah, so I had to go to town this morning. It's like 2:30 in the afternoon already. Jeez, where'd my day go? So I needed to make an appointment to the groomer to get my dog, Cooper Reed, groomed. And I'm like, what does your week look like this week? And she's like, can you have him here this morning? As I'm like in my pajamas and it's like 9 o'clock in the morning and I'm just like getting out of bed. And I'm like, sure, let me put my face on and I'll be there. And so I flew to town and dropped my dog off and ran and did some, I'm trying to decide, do I want a little bit of this in here? Ran and did some errands, had to go license some shop vehicles and go to the grocery store and a couple things like that. So I did that, and usually it's only like an hour and a half, 2 hours for my dog. Oh my God, today was, so I didn't want to come home after I did all my errands because it was like noon. And so I was like, oh, she'll call me anytime. Well, she didn't call me anytime. So I roamed around the hills behind of Livingston. I never do that because I just don't really care. But I did. And it was 1:30 before she called me. I was like, holy Toledo. So yeah, so anyway, but Cooper is beautiful, and he will sleep all afternoon now because that's what he does. After he's come from the groomers, he tends to just sleep because his anxiety, and she said Cooper was really quiet today, but she said she had 2 yapper dogs that were driving her crazy, and she thinks that they were driving Cooper crazy too. Excuse me. So she said he was much quieter than normal today. So, anywho, I'm just adding a little extra texture under here. And this is just some brown paper packaging, not tied up with string, but this is one of my favorite things. Anyway, yes, hello, welcome to the Blushing Mint. If you're new here, this is how my brain works, people. This is what happens. Things pop into my head and out my mouth. Never know what it's going to be. Try to keep it clean. I try to keep it clean. I've slipped once, maybe twice. Yep, it happens. Cause I do kind of gotta, I got a sailor's tongue. I do. I know it. But you know what? I don't really care. I just don't. Life's short. If I want to say the words, I'm going to say the words. I'm just going to try not to do it on this channel. But meet me in real life. Ooh, that could be scary. Could be scary. If you're offended by that, I will definitely offend you because that's just who and what I am. But I try. I do try. Anywho, so yeah, so Mr. Cooper is just going to sleep over here. And, yeah. So I've been to the grocery store twice in a week. That is twice too much, ever, not just in a week, ever. I hate the grocery store. I particularly hate the grocery store in Livingston. It is just chaotic and busy, and there's too many people, and it's freaking expensive. It is astronomical. So astronomical, in fact, that when I went to the grocery store last time, I went to pick up a pound of Tillamook butter. By the way, was $6.29 for a pound cubes of Tillamook butter in Livingston, just for the record, just so you know what I'm talking about. And there was a sweet little lady and her husband, and they were obviously here on vacation. And she also went to grab a pack of butter, and she looked at her husband and she said, "Dear, remind me when we get home to never, ever, 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 like 5 evers, complain about the price of groceries in Oregon ever again." And I just chuckled to myself a little bit, and I said, yeah, I said, it's pretty bad here. And she's like, I have never seen such outrageous prices anywhere. She's like, this is the worst. She's like, I just can't believe that this is the prices you guys have to pay. I'm like, yes, as a local, it seriously sucks. And she's like, she literally was just flabbergasted. And I'm like, yep, welcome to our world. It stinks. It really, 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 really stinks. Let's do this one. So yeah, that is why I truly hate going to the grocery store in Livingston, Montana. Groceries are outrageous everywhere, but literally it is highway robbery here. I tend to shop when I am in Billings. I go to Walmart, Costco, Sam's Club. I only go to Costco once every couple months because Costco is a trap. It's a trap, friends. It's a trap. But Michaela gets some things there, and so she and I will go every couple months and just stock up on things that we might need. But I go to Sam's Club usually once a month, and then Walmart for basics. We don't buy meat. We have a freezer full of beef, and I get HelloFresh for 3 meals a week delivered because for $69 for 2 people for 3 meals a week delivered to my doorstep. Win. It is a hallelujah win. You cannot convince me that it is not a win, and everything is fresh. So if we're going to have a chicken or a pork dish, I get those from HelloFresh. Everything else we use from our freezer. So yeah, that is how I go about avoiding the grocery store at all cost. Just in case you wanted to know, little tidbits from Dion today at the Blushing Mint. There you go. How to avoid the grocery store. This is it. HelloFresh for the win. If you want free HelloFresh meals, message me. Seriously, if you would like to try, if you have never tried HelloFresh and you would like to try HelloFresh for free, all you need is an email address, and I will send you a free week's worth of HelloFresh meals. I have tons of them to give away. So if you're interested and you've never tried it, friends, message me. I would love to send you some HelloFresh codes. You can only use it once per email address. But yeah, just saying, it's a win-win. It's a win-win. And so yeah, message me. Comment below that you want a code, and I'll send you a code, friends. Because I have tons of them to give away. It doesn't help me in any way, shape, or form, but they always send me a ton of codes. I get codes. I think I get 3 codes a week, every week. So I would love to give them to someone. Oh, cute. Okay, moving on to the next. But yeah, that's how I avoid the grocery store. And honestly, we love the meals. This spring, they introduced a pepperoni and tomato, pepper, onion pizza with Mike's Hot Honey. I'm just saying, that is our new favorite. And so every time they have them, yeah, guess who's ordering those? That'd be me. Oh, I forgot to crinkle that paper. It's all right. Friends, don't worry. It just is what it is. I crinkle this in case this is your first video. I crinkle this because I want it to be a little less stiff, but I'm using these because this is a no-sew style journal. I'm using these to make sure that there is strength where the twine is going to be bound through it. So yeah, if you understand anything I'm saying, I don't know, friends. But anyway, so that is why I've chosen to use a little heavier weight material for this journal, because it is a no-sew. It is going to be bound with twine or ribbon or some nature of material. Might be ring bound. I don't really know. I don't know. I've never made one of these before. This is a first for me. As a member of Marissa's design team, I kind of choose to try projects that take me out of my comfort zone, things that I've never maybe done before, because I want to be challenged, and I feel like in order to do justice to what she has on her design team, or for her design team period, I just feel like I need to do something more exciting than what I normally do. Okay, for some reason I have this one cut tall. I don't know why, but we're gonna fix this. We're just gonna fix this, and we're gonna just trim it down. Maybe that page is cut short. That's possible. Anything is possible with me, friends. Anything is. That is one thing about me. Nobody knows. Nobody knows the chaos I bring. Nobody knows, not even me. Anywho, I'm sorry, guys. This is just how it works in my brain. I just cannot help it. Okay, we're gonna bring this down about here. This is what happens in my brain. It's a hot mess in here, friends. Oh yeah, now then I cut it down a little too short, but whatever, friends. It doesn't matter. What was I thinking? I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know. Let's just go with this. Let's just do it. Nobody knows but me. These images are just so literally. I literally could sit and stare at these images and see something different on every single one, because these are the collage pages. Now, I did, in the first video, I did go through the entire kit. I didn't count the number of pages, but I know that there are 8 collage pages. There are 7 background pages, and there are 3 envelope pages, and then there are a number of ephemera pages. So, I mean, I'd say it's at least a 20 or 24 page page kit. So well worth it. And if you have never used printables, friends, I encourage you to go check out Marissa's Etsy shop. The link to this kit is going to be down below in the description box. But I encourage you to go check out her kit, and I do encourage you to try printables if you have never tried them. They will change your world, because you can print them as many times as the license allows, and many designers have no restrictions. Most have no more than 100 times per year. Okay, that's a lot of printing. That's a lot of oh God, I hate to discover. I just hate. I hate having to cover this up because these are beautiful. Anyway, that's because I chose to print on the back of these because I was not sure what kind of a no-sew journal I was going to create. I kind of knew I was going to do a no-sew, but I didn't really know how it was going to go, so I printed on the back of them, and I regret it immensely because hello, gorgeous! Anyway, got that off my mind. Guys, I'm chaotic. I am chaos. Creating in chaos. I don't know why I don't have that as my YouTube channel. Well, because I had the blushing mint for my boutique. It was originally, do you know that the blushing mint boutique was originally I started it as a clothing boutique for people of all sizes. It was a size inclusive clothing boutique. And I had a crap ton full of boutique clothing. And then I got overwhelmed and I never actually opened it. I did online sales. I never actually opened the physical location, even though I mean, I had it all set up and stuff, but I just didn't, because that's how things work in my world. I get a little overwhelmed, and that's what happens. No big deal. It happens. And so I never actually opened it. But that is how the Blushing Mint originally got its name. And then I, of course, had all of the business cards and all of that stuff for it, because that's just how I am. It's just the way my world works. And but I still loved the name because my favorite colors are blush and mint. And so I just created it to become a paper studio. And I'm fine with that. And so why is this, either this page is crooked as you know what, I don't know, Dion, just put it on the paper. Just crunch it up and put it on the damn paper. I don't know, friends. It's fine. There's going to be other stuff on here anyway. And y'all know I have a crooked eye. Crooked. More than a humpback, crooked letter, humpbacks. I got the crookedest crooked letter eye ever in the history of crooked cutting. That's me. Even, and I swear that every paper cutter I have is crooked. I own like 8 paper cutters. I don't think any of them can cut straight. Doesn't matter how I try. I don't know. That's just me. I'm sorry if I'm off screen. I am trying a new chair. I mean, it's not a new chair. It's an old chair. It's the original chair that I got when I got this workspace. So the workspace that I work off of, I think I did a little walkthrough of my new studio. I think I did, not anytime recently because it's a hot mess. But the space that I work off of is a tall tool bench that has a hutch on the back of it with pegboard and a shelf across the top here, all the way across. It's 6 foot by 3 foot. It has an open wire shelf on the bottom. It has 3 shelves or 3 drawers in the center and 2 large drawers on either side. Anyway, that is what I work on. And so I sit on a stool because it's tall and a normal office chair scenario does not fit this space. Well, I am finding that if I sit out here for more than an hour, hour and a half, my back is dead. Dead, like I can barely walk. So I have been facing that the last few times that I have been out here trying to work for more than an hour or so. So I went back today and I brought my old stool, my original stool back, and I'm gonna see, it forces me to sit a little bit different than the one that I normally sit on. So I'm going to see if that helps or hinders my back today. Not that you guys needed to know this, but I'm just sharing it with you anyway because that's just who and what I am. Overshare. I'm real, people. It's me. I'm real. Oh, here comes the thunder and the wind. Hopefully my video stays rolling. That tends to be an issue when we get a storm, is I just never know. Okay, so there we go. There's another one. How long have I been on here? An hour? Oh, 34 or 24? 24. Okay, not bad. Okay, I would like to get these all done in this one video, and then we can move along. Move along, move along. Sing a song and move along. Guys, sorry. Sorry, sorry, sorry. Sorry, sorry, sorry. This one is so pretty. She is very pretty. Wrinkle this up and make it a little softer. Wrinkle it up. This weekend, was it Sunday? What's today? Monday? So it must have been Saturday? I don't know. I can't keep track, friends. I can't keep track of crap. Anyway, I was making my faux leather covers out of manila envelopes, and I sat here for, I think, like 5 hours, and I'm here to tell you, on Saturday night, I could not move. It was miserable. But I needed to get them done, and it's a super messy project. I mean, it doesn't have to be messy. I'm just messy. That's just who and what I am. And so anyway, I just sat here until I got them all done. I made like 20 of them, I think. And there is a video for those under my process video playlist. There is a video for how I make them. But yeah, I love them, but yeah, sitting here for that long, ugh, it was awful. I'm not gonna lie, it was terrible. So I have to do it in waves, and then I have to go take a leave. So I'm hopeful that maybe coming back to this chair, I don't remember. I just had got a new one. I mean, I've had it for over probably 2 years now. But anywho, finding comfortable chairs that will raise high enough to use this bench, because it's tall, it's a workbench, but that are comfortable, is nearly impossible. And it doesn't help that, like, I can't tuck underneath the bench to like get up to my work surface. I have to kind of hunch over it to work, hence why my back is killing me. Look at the back of that page, like, seriously. So yeah, so anyway, enough boo-hooing and whatever. Good God, Dion, Jesus, get over yourself. Your back hurts. Who cares? Move along. Get over yourself. So anywho, I am excited to get these decorated because they are beautiful. Okay. And I feel like I'm going to be 1 page short when it's all said and done. I feel like that is possible, that I will be 1 page short of having enough, but it's okay. Guess what? It's a printable. I can print it again. I can print it again, because that is the beauty of using a printable versus a paper pad. Because if I did not have the right paper for the paper pad, guess what? I'd have to go buy a whole nother paper pad for one stinking sheet of paper. Wasteful. Whereas a printable, I can just print what I need. And in case you're interested, this paper I have printed on, I want to say it's, Strathmore. I could be wrong, but it is cotton bond, 32 pound cotton bond And I think it's 100% cotton bond paper. It is linked in my, if you go up to my description box, you can find a link of my favorite things. And it is, or maybe it's just my Amazon list, but it is on there. The exact papers I use, I think all the things are on there for you, so you can find them there. But yes, and I love the feel, I love the texture, I love the print quality of printing these printables on this cotton. I have also printed on Linen Bond, same brand, and I think it's linked there as well, Linen Bond paper as well. I think I have both of them listed there, but I do use the 32 pound. I did accidentally one time buy, I think, the 28 pound, 24 or 28 pound paper. Not as appealing to print on as the 32 pound. I like a little bit heavier. I think the quality prints better. I just think the wearability, everything about it is better. So I don't print on anything other than 32 pound minimum paper. However, I copy dye just regular weight, I think 20 pound copier paper when I do copy dyeing. Okay, let me flip my little paper here. Okay, next, this one. It's got to go this way. And what I'm looking at here when I'm playing with this is I have one that's a little slightly here, one that's slightly here, one that's slightly here. So this one I want to go this way. So this needs to be the front because of how it needs to sit in my book. Just so you know. Just so you know, friends, in case you cared at all. Oh, look, and I ripped this. Guess what? I don't care. I don't care. It doesn't matter. We're going to cover it up. It's going to be fine. It's not the end of the world. We're going to just fix it. You watch. Okay. I'm using speckled egg just to go around the edges a little bit and around the crinkles. Not that you see it. At the end of the day, you don't necessarily see it, but I know that it's there and I feel better about that because that's me. That's just me. Whoop! Don't rip off. Don't rip off. Listen. Don't be a rip off. Oh my God, you guys. Sorry. I took my dog and he got his ice cream at Dairy Queen after his groomer appointment because he's a cute boy and he was a good boy, and she said he was quiet and he didn't raise a ruckus even though he thought he was dying when he got his nails trimmed because, you know, he's a dog and I think they all think they're dying when they get their nails trimmed. Okay, so guess what we're going to do? Oh, brown paper bag. Okay, this one hurts my legs. Shut up, Dion. Nobody cares. Nobody cares, all right? Just shut up. Get over yourself. Doesn't matter. Okay. We're going to... Oh, no we're not. Hold the phone. Yes, please. Yes, please, and thank you. Oh, so very much. This is what we're going to do on the bottom here, and it's gonna fix it up, and no one will ever know. Because we're gonna fix it right now. I do not want. Even though it's not going to show, we don't want perfect edges. This is straw paper from Rachel at Roxy's Creations that I got from her. It is. It's what it is, my friends. It is fabulous. On this side. So, yes, let's see. What else can I talk about, friends? What else? What else do I got going on? Nothing. Back to school is going to be happening like, many people I am seeing back to school pictures already, which is just asinine to me. Just saying, let me tell you how I feel about it, because it is too dang hot. The kids are still in summer mode. I don't even know. Do they even get summer? Because, like, they get out of school in, like, freaking the first week of June, and then you have to go back, like, the first week of August? What the hell? Sorry. See, that's what happens. Like, we're taking away the opportunity for these kids to be kids. Like, geez Louise. I mean, and as parents, like, when you work a full-time job, you basically get, like, less than 20 days of just weekends with your kids. Somewhere between 16 and 20 days with your kids for the summer. That to me is just, that is just wrong. That is just wrong to me. Kids need to be kids. Our fair here is just starting. Like, our fair does not even start till this coming Friday. And, like, the kids are already going back to school? Like, what? No! Man, that's just wrong. Just wrong. Like, start the kids the week after Labor Day and get them out the week before Memorial Day and just be done. Like, seriously, how hard is this? This is not freaking rocket science. My God. You can still make your money. I don't know. To me, it's just greedy. And I just don't agree with it. So here, let Dion get on her soapbox today. Because I just think it's sad. I just think it is sad. And the problem is around here is it's not because our kids have a 4-day school week. These kids are not in 4-day school here. They're in 5-day school. So that makes it, in my mind, even worse. Like, because there's literally no time to be kids and no time for parents to, like, get to plan. And so then if you have an office where, you know, you have multiple parents, everybody's vying for the same 8-week vacation time, somebody's not going to get it. Like, it's not going to happen. And I find that to be sad. You shouldn't have to fight for that. Time to be with your kids. It just shouldn't happen. 2, 3, 4. Yes, see, I only have, after this one, I only have 3 left. So, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I might be able to make this. Hold the phone, friends. Hold on. I need to do some super planning here. Okay, so this one's gonna go here. That's fine. Then I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 of these. This is why I printed on the back, friends. Now you know why I printed on the back, because I need one of these. I need one of these. One of these is necessary. Now, what do I have here? I can't repeat any of the same ones. So I will have this one. I just did this one. I already will have this one, so this needs to go. So then I'm left with these 3, and I just am doing this one, so it needs to go. So it needs to be one of these 2. It needs to be this one here, because I already have the other half of this. Okay, there we go. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my God! See, you know what? Look at my planning, and I didn't even know I was planning, friends. I had no idea that I was planning for this. None whatsoever. No ideas. But look at me. Look at me plan like I knew what the Hades I was doing, and y'all know that's not the truth. That is not the truth, because I never know what I'm doing. I just come out here and I just punt. Maybe this should be the punting channel. I don't know. Anywho, look at me go. Look at me go. Look, I only needed a half of a page, and I got a half a page. Just saying. Just saying. And then I'm going to probably find out that I'm all wrong. Like, that it's wrong. That's all right. Guess what? I can go back and print. I could. Sometimes inking even drives me crazy, especially on something where like every single thing is inked. I know, friends, a lot of people don't like it, but I believe that it is necessary in a project like this, because it's all about the age. Oh, I'm hot. Why is my air conditioner not kicking on? Cooper, did we turn it off by accident? Mom's going to have to check it because I'm hot. I'm sweating. I'm dying. Did I accidentally hit the off button? I can't see. I can't tell. And it's not because it's cold outside, because it's not cold outside. It's hot. It's hot. Kids should not be in school. It's too hot. Just saying. Do, do, do. Okay, this is. Oh, I was gonna put. It's all right. I was gonna put more blue on this side, but that's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, because this is gonna get pockets and all sorts of other things, and it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine, friends. Don't worry about it. I got so excited, and then I got so hot, and so this is what happens. Okay, I gotta check to see if the air conditioner is on or not. Oh, gotta get off my stool. It's tall. It's really tall. Ooh, ow. Okay, Coop, where's the air conditioner machiner, Bob? We gotta turn it down. Dude, are you hot? I'm dying. Why is it not kicking on, man? No, we're not going outside. You don't want to go outside. It's like rainy and gross. You don't want to go out there. It's like thundering and lightning and stuff. We'll die if we go outside. We'll die. You don't want to do it. Just lay down. Just lay down. Take your nap. Okay. Yeah, you hear it? There's the thunder, buddy. You don't want to be outside with that crap. Yuck. Yuck. Okay, let's just get this done. Okay, I'm going to make this a longer video, friends, because I'm going to go until I get this done. So it's just going to be a long time of me just rambling on about senseless crap. Just saying. Fair warning. Fair warning, friends. Fair warning. This is what's happening. Do, 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 do. Jingle bells, five and smoke, smoking lyrics. Oh, else do I got going on? What else can we talk about, friends? I don't know. Let's see. Dad's good. Mom's good. Kayla's good. Everybody's good. Life is good. As far as I know. Granted, it's Monday. You're gonna see this on like Wednesday. So, you know, just pray that everything's good. We have an employee out on vacation this week. One of our drivers is out this week, our route drivers. So my husband is filling in, doing the routes this week. Oh, whoops. Let's just make it look like it was supposed to be that way. Beauty of junk journals, friends. Ink and stuff, and you'll never know. You just never know. Whoop, there's that rip. That's fine. Just make sure it's well glued. This print here reminds me of like an embroidery pattern on denim. I don't know. It's just pretty. It's just pretty. It is pretty. Oh, so pretty. I can come up with a song for pretty much anything. Like, I literally can. I could say something and have a song come to my mind. That is the beauty of understanding and studying music. Unbelievably, I got my college education on vocal music scholarships, full ride vocal music scholarships. That is how I went to college, friends, because I graduated from high school with a 2.35 GPA. I sucked. I really didn't give two craps about school. But I went to college and I was on the dean's list every single semester. I made the dean's list. I was student of the month, like, I don't know, every other month. Yeah, I was like a mega overachiever in college. I don't know why. I just was. I was crazy weird like that. Let's go this, and then this, and then this, and then this. I don't know. I'm just playing, friends. I'm just playing. I'm just basically making sure that I don't have the same images nearish each other, even though nobody is going to know but me. I mean, because really, who is going to stop and like stare at this journal and be like, oh my God, 3 pages ago, she had the other half of this one. That is just absolutely ridiculous. Nobody's going to do that. And if they do, God help them. Like, don't tell me about it. So yeah, yeah, even though I can't, since COVID, yeah, I can't sing like for crap since COVID. It's really sad. COVID was devastating. Got my antibodies twice. Had COVID, I think 4, maybe 5 times. I don't know how many times. Well, I think I've had COVID 4 times. I got COVID twice in 2020, 2021. I ended up, yeah, COVID was just ugly. COVID is just ugly. Just an ugly, ugly beast. Okay. Do I want a little of that blue? Do I want some paper? Just put the stuff on, Dion. Oh, I was like, whoa, I can't cover that. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Even though she's beautiful. I'm sorry, sweet miss, but guess what? You're getting covered up. Even though I think you're one of the prettiest ladies, you were actually one of my favorites. And I was saving you for like the back cover, but guess what? I have to use you, ma'am. I have to use you because It's all about the pattern in the back of the book, okay? I'm sorry. I'm sorry to have to, like, break it to you in that kind of fashion, but ma'am, that's the way it's working here, okay? You are being sacrificed for the good of the journal, all right? I'll come back to you another day. I'll come back to you another day because I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to build another journal out of this one. Down the road, I'm going to have to do another one of some sort of something because it is just too beautiful. Moving on. Next one. This one has to go like this if I'm not mistaken. Let me pull it back out again. This way. Yes. By George, I am correct. It has to go like this. Crinkle, crumple. Rough it up. Down to the wire, friends. Coming down to the wire. Gonna have to replace my brush on my the little pad here when I'm done with this because on a sponge top. My mom is messaging me. I'm gonna have to stop for a second and see what that's all about. Okay. Anyway, all's good. Don't worry. No reason to panic. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Everything is oh so fine. These. Look how sweet she is. She reminds me of Aunt May Beth. She reminds me of Winter Rose May. Winter Rose May. With her little blunt bangs, you know, they're growing in so cute. She's so cute. Winter Rose May is Aunt May Beth's granddaughter. She is Taylor, my assistant, my cousin niece and assistant. She is her daughter, and she cut her bangs this last winter. She cut her bangs. Winter Rose May cut her bangs in the wintertime, I believe. And, I mean, she chopped them suckers. She chopped them suckers all the way to the top of her head. And her poor mama that morning, oh, my gosh, where she had to go take her to get her hair somewhat sort of fixed. And when I was at the office today, I was just thinking about how cute her hair is growing out for the start of school. Thankfully, she waited until after school pictures to cut her hair. Because, you know, it's kind of typical that when kids do that, it's like the day before school pictures. I want my hair to look good. And the mom is like, you're not getting a haircut till after school pictures. And so the kid is like, I found scissors and I am going to do this myself and I'm going to show you. And it ends up being an absolute disaster. So yeah, but Winter Rose's hair is growing so cute. But this little picture reminds me of little Winter Rose. Little Winter Rose, she is so cute. Winter Rose May is her whole name, and I just love her whole name. Why? Guys, I just don't know. I just don't know why. It is the way it is. Oh my gosh, the wind is howling. Howling, howling. Do-do-do-do-do. Okay, let's try this again. Is my head in the camera? Yes, it is. I'm sorry, friends. That's because I have to be leaned over, and what is happening here? Anyway, so yes, I apologize if my hair is in the camera. If my head, which is really just my hair, is in the camera. I apologize for that. I think I was telling my husband, I think I'm going to have to get a new work desk. I just think that is, I mean, I'm old. I turned 53 this last week. I'm freaking old. And so I think I'm just going to slide my you-know-what underneath the desk instead of what I got going on here. Not that I want to invest in a new desk, because I absolutely do not, because this one allows me to have so many of the very, very most important things that I need at my fingertips, and like my computer is up here. Everything is within arm's reach in this desk, which is fabulous, but just saying, it's not necessarily working out for me. Do 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 do. He played one. He played knick-knack on my thumb with a knick-knack, paddywhack, give the dog a bone. This old man came around. Why am I singing about the stinking dog? I don't know, it's what I do. Does anybody else here's random thoughts that come through my head and out my mouth. Does anybody else get addicted to homemade BLTs in the summertime? Literally, when I make homemade BLTs, I mean, I can go to a restaurant and have a BLT, but I swear there's nothing like a homemade BLT. Like, you can make the bacon exactly the way that you want it. You can put as much Miracle Whip, and you get garden fresh tomatoes, and I mean, there's nothing like a BLT in the summertime at home, in my opinion. But does anybody else get addicted to them? Like, I could make BLTs one day, and then like for a month, all I want is a homemade BLT. That's it. That's all I want to eat for the next month is a homemade BLT. We had BLTs the other day, and I'm just sitting here trying to think about what I want to make for dinner. I can make citrus pork tacos from HelloFresh. I can make strombolis. These are the things that I have available. Damn it, Dion. Why did you not cut off the bottom of it? Like, seriously, you knew you needed to do that on the other one. Why didn't you just do it on this one too? Because I'm just not that smart, friends. I just am not. Is why. Anyway, so I'm just sitting here thinking I could do BLTs. It's been a couple days since we had BLTs. I could do strombolis. Sausage and pepper strombolis is what I have available. I could do citrus pork tacos. I could do burgers. So I'm just sitting here thinking, what do I want to have for dinner? What do I need to make for dinner? Because it's 3:30 already. I've been here for a damn hour. Ugh. But I only have 2 pages left, friends. Well, actually, I mean, it's 4 pages. But we're going to do it. I'm going to finish it because I want to finish it. And so, like, fast forward, watch me on 2 times the speed, 6 times the speed. I actually think you can go up to 4 times the speed because I do. There are videos of people that talk too slow for me that I have to watch on like 4 times the speed. It happens. Sorry, friends. That's just me. I ain't got patience. I'm not patient. And so it happens. I'm real. I'm just being real and honest. So I don't know what to have for dinner tonight. I mean, I'll have already come up with a decision by the time you guys see this, but I'm just saying it's a real problem. It's a real problem for me because I have options. And I just don't know what I want to have because I just rightfully could just have freaking BLTs. And when I do my BLTs, I make them on Hawaiian bread. Just saying. Hawaiian bread is the best bread for BLTs, with a ton of mayo. And then I put Tillamook cheddar cheese on my BLT. I know. It's what I do. It's just who and what I am. So yeah. So, but does anybody else get addicted to them in the summertime? Like, you just crave them, like you need to have BLTs in the summertime? My husband and I love BLTs for dinner. And I just do BLTs, and sometimes I might have a macaroni salad. Sometimes I might have potato salad, or a broccoli salad, or a pea salad. It just depends. I try to have salads. I try to make homemade salads, and my husband can take them for his lunches. But yes, that is one of the things that we really like in the summertime. Good old-fashioned BLT. But I just don't know what to have. Last night we had pulled pork and baked beans and fried potatoes and I hate having to decide on meals. That is why, like, HelloFresh is also great for us, because I don't really have to think about it. Like, I place my order, it shows up the next week, and so I place my order by Friday, it shows up on Wednesday, and we eat what we have. We eat what we have, substitute in beef, and that's how it works. But when I have options, it's also hard, because, you know, options. I decided I didn't like that raw green up there, so we're just going to do this. Nobody's going to know. Just you and me. Just you and me, friends. Just you and me. part of me is kind of thinking citrus pork tacos because it's quick. It's quick. And my husband, I believe, took leftover pulled pork and baked beans for his lunch today. So I could do citrus pork tacos. Oh, I only have one left. Whew, all right. All right, my friends. Look at us go. Look at us go. Do-do-do. Look at us go. Listen, just stay put. We're so close to being done. Don't be for giving me havoc right now. Okay, we're gonna get there, friends. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get here and there and everywhere with the glue. Don't be stingy. Last one. Last one, my friends. Last one. Last one. Okay, here we go. Last one. Is hold on, because I believe it needs to go like that. I could have literally just screwed the whole thing up because it needs to be here on the bottom. Like so. That's how the orientation needs to play out in order to have the journal be the way I intended it to be. friends. One more after this one. One more, and then our base is done. Our base is done. Back side, hallelujah. Oh God, I love that for the back. That is one of my favorite pages. So yes, please and thank you. Everything for a reason. To the home stretch, friends. Messy Marvin, crafting again. She's at it. My dad is Dennis the Menace, and I am Messy Marvin. No, my name's not Marvin, but it could be. The way I craft, it should be Messy Marvin. Ugh, gross. Oh, I don't even have baby wipes out. Hold a phone, friends. Let's get this fixed up here. Let's do this. Ugh, and I got ink everywhere. Ugh, inking is gross. Sorry. I look at my hands and then I'm like, ooh, I can't touch any of that. Yuck. Okay, get the glue off here. All right. This is what it will look like so far, friends. Front cover. Let's center it here, Dion. So as you flip through it, she's gonna be beautiful. Gonna be beautiful. It is perfection. It is going to be perfect. Oh my my gosh, I'm so excited. And then the back cover. So, friends, there you have it. That is our base of our journal. And then I'm going to come back and we are going to figure out how we go about doing the things that we have to do to finish this little stunning thing. So thanks for hanging in there with me, friends. I know it's been a bit. I'm so sorry, but I will look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Until then, friends, take care, be well, and we'll chat again real soon. Bye-bye.